All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video, and this is my New York Rangers at Buffalo Losers post-game recap. So the Buffalo Losers lose 8 in a row, 0-5 on the homestand, and the New York Rangers scored 1 in the first, none in the second, 2 in the third to make it a 3-2 win. The Buffalo Sabres scored 0 in the first, 0 in the second, 2 in the third to make it a 3-2 Buffalo loss to the New York Rangers. Goals: New York Rangers 3, Buffalo Sabres 2. Shots: New York 28, Buffalo 31. Block shots: Rangers 20, Sabres 18. Hits: New York Rangers 33, Buffalo Sabres 19. Face-offs: New York 37, Buffalo 32. Power play goals: Rangers 1, Sabres 0. Penalty minutes: New York Rangers 9, Buffalo Sabres 13. Scoring: in the first period at 7:01, it was New York Rangers Mika Zibanejad, his 6th of the season on the power play, assisted by Adam Panarin, his 20th, and Aaron Fox, his 23rd, and it's 1-0 bad guys after 1. No scoring in the second, and in the third period at 13:29, it was bad guys Riley Smith, his 6th of the season, assisted by Fox, his 2nd of the game, 24th of the season, and Carrick, his 5th of the season, and it's 2-0 bad guys. And then at 15:09, it was Buffalo's Owen Power, his 4th of the season, assisted by Peyton Krebs, his 7th, and Bo Byram, his 12th, and it's 2-1 bad guys. And then at 17:58, an empty netter, Adam Fox, his 1st of the season, assisted by Vincent Trocheck, his 10th, and it's 3-1 bad guys. And then at 19:22, it was Buffalo's Tage Thompson, his 16th of the season, assisted by Owen Power, his 15th, and John Jason Paterka, his 10th. And it's 3-2. That is your final. 0-5 on the homestand. They were saying out of a possible 16 points, the Buffalo Sabres got 3. 3 points out of a possible 16. Penalties: in the first period at 20 seconds, it was bad guys Mika Zibanejad, 2 minutes for tripping. And then at 6:53, it was Buffalo's Connor Clifton, 2 minutes for interference. And at 11:02, it was Buffalo's Ryan Johnson, 2 minutes for tripping. In the second period at 14:11, it was Buffalo's Jordan Greenway, 2 minutes for tripping. And at 18:27, it was bad guys Ryan Lindgren, 2 minutes for holding. And then in the third period at 2:07, it was Buffalo's Ryan Johnson, 2 minutes for hooking. And at 9:36, it was bad guys Vincent Trocheck, 5-minute major for fighting. And at 9:36, it was Buffalo's Nicholas Aube-Kubel, 5-minute major for fighting. And I told you guys, I'm sick and tired of Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen losing these games. He had 2 goals against. He saved 27 shots out of 29 and had a .926 save percentage. He played 57 minutes and 35 seconds. And Igor Shesterkin had 2 goals against, 31 saves out of 33 shots, and had a .935 save percentage. He played 59 minutes and 58 seconds. So, it's starting to spiral now. The losses, the frustration, it's starting to spiral now. And the Buffalo Sabres on Saturday take on the best in the East, the Washington Capitals. The Buffalo Sabres are 11-14-4. The Washington Capitals come in at 19-6-2. And they're probably going to wipe the floor with the Buffalo Losers. And I've been saying to everybody, as long as we have Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen, we probably don't win another fucking game this year. the fans said, pay Luukkonen, and I said, that's a bad idea. I kept saying it's a bad idea because they get that money and look at, he got that money and this team shouldn't have to score 6, 7, 9 goals a game because a fucking Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen keeps letting him in again. Ukko-Pekka Lehtonen. That's his new name. Ukko-Pekka Lehtonen. You know, or lets him in a lot. You know, or let him in again. You know, many nicknames for that piece of shit. They need to trade Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. They need to trade Dylan Cousins. We need some quality guys in here. We need not too young of a goalie, but not too old of a goalie. I say 25, 26 years old. Somebody you can get years of control. And if they have to, you know, trade Levi. Right now he's doing well in Rochester. I think they said he had a .02 something either goals against or save percentage or something like that. I think it was goals against. .02. That's pretty good. But I heard that he's not happy with the Buffalo Sabres organization, and he may ask for a trade. You traded Reinhart to the Florida Panthers for Devin Levi, and then, you know, you lose that trade and you get nothing. Especially if he asks for a trade, then you get nothing in that trade. But I don't blame him. I wouldn't blame Rasmus Dahlin either if he said, you know what, this team ain't for me. And people keep saying, sell the team. Careful what you wish for, because if the new owner says, you know what, I'm taking this team and I'm going to San Antonio, you know, Buffalo probably doesn't get another team because of no support. And people say, well, it's in the contract that he can't move the team. Well, it was in Arizona's contract too, and look at, they're in Utah. Why? Because of no fan support. And if they keep getting no fan support, you bet your ass Gary Bettman's going to say, you know what, get a relocation plan in place. He did it last year with Winnipeg and Buffalo. He sent them a letter saying if the attendance doesn't improve, you must have a relocation plan in place, because they will move the team. And then fans are going to say, well, why don't we have a hockey team? Because you idiots asked for it to leave. That's why, you dumbass fan base. This fan base is the most dumbest fan base in the history of all of sports. And it's not close. They whine, they complain, you know, they do everything. You know, they don't give people a chance to bring a new they say fire Kevin Adams. Yeah, you bring a new GM in here and these kids have to learn a whole new system. Because they only signed Lindy Ruff for 2 years. They're going to have to learn another system after that. You bring in a new GM, he's going to want his guys in. You're going to have to learn a whole nother fucking system. And it's going to be another 5-10 years before they can get, you know, another system in place. So firing these guys every 2 to 3 years that's not a recipe for success. It never has been, never will be. And you can ask any coach that. And that's why we can't get any coaches, because they say, well, why would you come to Buffalo when you're going to get booed and you're going to get fired after a year? You know, it takes more than 3 to 5 years, you know, for a coach to install his system and the way he wants his players to play. You know, it's not going to happen in 1 year. It's not going to happen in 2 years. It's not going to happen in 3 years. That's why I say this fan base is the stupidest fan base in the history of all of sports. And like I said, it's not even close. Not close to touching any other fan base. This is the stupidest, most complainiest, most whiniest fan base in all of sports. All right? They're fake fans, okay? You're only with the team when they're winning. You're only with them when they're winning. If you're not with them now, don't fucking be with them ever. Ever. At all. Never. Even when they start winning, don't come back and say you're a fucking Sabres fan, because you're not. You weren't with them through the bad times, and you only want to be with them through the good times. That's not a fan. That's a fake-ass fan. That's what that is. That's a fucking fake-ass fair-weather piece of shit motherfucker. That's what that is. So, if you're not with them now, don't be with them. Because when they start winning, oh, people are going to jump back on the bandwagon. And if I was the Sabres, you know what I'd say? Right here, fuck off. That's what I'd say if I was the Sabres. And if I was a player, I'd be flipping them off like Brian Cox did. I'd be like, yeah, you want to boo me? Here you go. Yeah. That's what I would do if I was a player. I'd skate by him and go, right here, fuck off. But anyways, guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. Comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. This is Sports Dom. Peace. Go Sabres. Let's beat the Washington Capitals. Let's end this 8-game losing skid. And let's start a new winning streak. You want to play with you want to be the best, you got to beat the best. We got Washington on Saturday, Toronto on Sunday, the top 2 teams in the East. Beat them, and the real fans will stay with you. Because we are the real fans. You don't need them fake-ass motherfuckers. You don't need them fake people. You the real fans, don this jersey, win or lose. This is my team, and I'm not going anywhere. So all you fake motherfuckers, don't even bother rooting for them ever again. Because if you're not with them now, don't bother jumping back on when they start winning. Because that's a fake fan. That's a fake fan. So guys, comment, like, subscribe. Go Sabres. Let's beat the Washington Capitals. Let's end this 8-game losing skid. And let's start a new streak. A winning streak. It's going to turn around. Lindy Ruff, you know, he's trying everything, but it's going to turn around. Especially when we trade Ukko-Pekka Shitinen. Go Sabres.